In this video, I'm going to show you how you can reflect on the targets that you set at the beginning of the half term. So just like when we set the targets in the first place, you will need to use the skills grids as you go through. So make sure you open them up before you start looking at your targets. Hopefully by now you remember where to find your assessment pages, but if you're unsure, if you go to Portfolio and click on Collections, then you should easily be able to find your assessment collection. Okay, so here's the one that I set earlier in the half term. I wrote my two targets. The first one was for creative thinker and the second one was for independent inquirer. So the first thing I need to do is I need to reread my targets. So for creative thinker, I've said that I was at basic level, and to improve, I need to develop my idea as I go through the project. This means that I can adapt my idea after feedback or when I think of a better way of doing something. I then need to fill in my reflection. So you can see on this one, I've already done that. So there are two parts to the reflection. There's a what went well section and an even better if. So for the what went well, this is what I think has gone well. I used feedback to improve my idea for 7 billion ideas, and I think it turned out really well. Although my group didn't win, we had a lot of fun developing our idea for a personal hygiene monitor. So you can see there that not only have I talked about my target, but I've also talked about what I was doing during the project. Okay, so I've used both parts of that. The next thing I need to do is I need to do an even better if comment, and this is where I need to look back at the skills grid. So I've put here, this is what I think I need to do to continue to improve. To develop my creative thinker skills, I need to be more confident in sharing my improved ideas with other people. I was a bit shy at suggesting developments, even though I think I had some excellent ideas. So if we have a look at the creative thinker grid, I'm trying to get into the better section here. So it says, think of more than one appropriate or creative idea, even if my ideas are different to others, to see the benefit of making mistakes and be willing to change ideas during the project. So I was working on changing my ideas through the project. So to continue to improve, I need to try and work on thinking of more than one appropriate or creative idea, even if my ideas are different to other people. So although I was a bit shy at suggesting developments, I'll try and work on this next time. So now I've talked about what you need to write, you need to remember how you get to the editing section. Scroll back up to the top, click on the edit button, and then you'll see now we're in the editing section of the Mahara page. I don't need to worry about these boxes at the top. The one that I want to change is my reflection here. And remember, you click on the wheel or the flower, and this will allow you to write in that box. Once I've written my reflection for both of the core skills for this lesson, the focus skills for this half term, then I also need to go down and alter the self level here. Now this section is where I'm going to judge where I am working on all 6 transform skills. So I don't need to write anything for this one. All I need to do is delete the words in red that don't apply to me. So I'll need to have a look at the skills grids, decide where I am now on every single one of the 6 skills, and then alter it in this section here. So clicking on the wheel, and all I'm going to do is delete the ones that don't apply to me. So for team worker, I'm still working at basic level, as I am for self-manager and for independent inquirer. But I think actually for effective participator, I might have moved up to the better section. So go down and edit that. Once you've done all of them, then you can click save. Oh, that one didn't work. There we go. So now you can see that I've got just the words that refer to where I am in each of the self levels. This half term, your teacher will also give you where they think you are on the basic, better, best grid. So you will need to alter that as well. Once you've changed both reflection boxes and both of the level boxes, then you have completed this section for the assessment page and you can click done. You'll now be directed by your teacher to go and leave feedback for someone else, and then to leave a comment on the feedback that someone else has given you. This is a really important step in making sure that you can improve your targets and your reflection throughout the year, as we do this every half term.